Back in the days, like many of you, I was desperately looking to land a job in Europe. I was sending out hundreds of applications, thinking if I just work harder, something will click. Because of this, I was spending endless hours perfecting my resume, cover letter, and then hitting that apply button over and over. Days turn into weeks, and I hear nothing. A deafening silence. And even if I hear anything from recruiters, it was rejection emails, one after the other, without any explanation. I was saying to myself, how can it be possible? I literally poured my soul into these applications. I did my research. I watched tens of YouTube influencers on how to perfect my CV, how to manage the interview process to get into these firms. I was furious. This started to chip away at my confidence. I began questioning my skills, my worth, and even my decision to move to Europe. In those moments, rejection wasn't just a professional setback. It was personal. It made me feel invisible, like I don't belong here in Europe. But then something changed. I started to get job offers one after the other from different companies. And since then, I have switched to 4 different firms. Even I have pivoted my industry and function twice. Now, after almost 10 years of professional experience in Europe, I'm a manager at the strategy consulting practice at one of the public companies in Sweden, helping Fortune 500 corporates and PE firms in the Nordic. Now, in hindsight, reflecting back on those years, I realized the problem wasn't my hard skills or experience. It was my job search strategy. I stopped playing the number game and I started understanding how the system worked in Europe. It wasn't about sending more applications. It was about sending fewer, smarter ones. It wasn't about waiting for opportunities. It was about creating them. Just like Neo, I had to see the system for what it was, a game with hidden rules. And once I understood those rules, everything changed. Let's face it, the European job market is a battlefield. And for non-European expats, the odds are stacked against them. Here's why. Each job posting is a magnet for thousands of applicants. For a recruiter, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. So, unless you have something or someone standing out for you, your CV is just another piece of paper in a towering pile.
And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Just like Katniss, you're competing in a game where the odds are definitely not in your favor. Here is a hard truth. Most jobs in Europe aren't even advertised. Companies rely heavily on internal hires and referrals. By the time a job is posted, there is often already a front runner, someone who knows someone on the inside. For expats in Europe, being an outsider means navigating a maze of unspoken rules, cultural nuances, and even biases. Employers in Europe may hesitate to take a chance on someone unfamiliar with their work culture or language. Now, you might be wondering, what does this mean for me? Well, it means you don't have to repeat my mistakes. You don't have to waste time, energy, and hope chasing a system that isn't designed to work for you. Instead, you can learn to navigate it on your terms. If this resonates with you, then you are ready to take the next step and learn more about this job hunt strategy in Europe. In my 2-part video series, I break down everything I've learned. in a step-by-step process. How to identify the right companies in Europe, build the right connection to get your foot in the door, to tap into the hidden job market and find an edge for yourself in Europe's competitive job market. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and I see you next time.